Oh yeah, this is very challenging on the wrist.
Doing good, you're doing good. All right, there you go, nice. Now, you see where you're locking your arm? Nice.
It's hard on the wrist.
Yeah.
Very hard on the wrist.
This is 6 kgs.
Oh, you're kidding?
That is 6 kgs. Both knees.
Wow! She was very violent.
We're just going to head into an Akhada. Now, Akhada is a traditional wrestling pit, right? It's places where young boys are groomed to become wrestlers in India. This one in particular is started in 1970, so it's a pretty old Akhada. Come, I'll show you.
Thank you for having me.
You know what Akhada means?
Does it mean tough?
It does. Yes.
Well, spoiler alert, he told me what that means off camera. I had no idea. Behind me, we have, is this called Akhada?
This is the Akhada. This is the traditional wrestling spaces in India. This is where young boys are groomed to become wrestlers who go on and represent the country at different forums. So this is very different from mat wrestling, but this is the first step where they start and then they graduate.
So I have many questions about this sport, but for now, I'll leave it at just one. How come the mud and not the mat?
Mud has traditionally been a lot more accessible, right? What you see here is something that has been happening in India for centuries. Back then, there were no mats, obviously, but mud has been traditionally accessible. It's softer for your joints as well. And at the same time, it also creates a lot of resistance when you're walking on it. When we start training with the equipment here, you'll also see how unstable it gets, right? So it actually works on a lot of your stabilizer muscles as well. So there are multiple factors as to why mud.
Understood. And then very close to us, we have what looks to be big clubs. What will those be for?
So the two in the middle that you see are known as the Hanuman Gada. Now these are the traditional weapons that were held by the deity who's supposed to be the host of all Akhadas in India. And what you see at both the extremes is known as the Vajra. Now these are heavier clubs and we'll graduate to them once we've got our fundamentals sorted with the smaller ones.
Understood. And lastly, has any bodybuilders come to this space before?
I'm actually not too sure if bodybuilders have come to this space before or not, but I'm pretty sure the bodybuilders in India would have definitely experienced mud wrestling, would have experienced using these equipment in some form, because this is as rooted as it gets in India. Irrespective of the state that you go in, in India, you'll find some representation of this in every state in India.
Understood. Well, thank you for the explanation. And I believe now I need to get changed and prepared to be in the mud.
So before we go into the pit, we're going to pay our respects. We will do this thrice, ask for the blessings, and now we're going to enter the pit. This is the first time you've entered a mud pit?
Yes, this is the first time in my life I've ever entered a mud pit, and it does not feel as I was expecting. It feels like I'm stepping on a cookie dough or something. It's very comfortable.
First, tell me, what has been your experience of this? Like, have you seen this before? Have you held one before?
I have seen something similar to it recently, but not this exact model. This is different stuff.
All right. So what I'd want you to do right now for the first minute is to just experience, get a touch and feel of what it feels like, because the weight is very different to what you're used to. Not in terms of how heavy it is, but in terms of how it operates. Because in your field, you're used to weights that are equal on both sides and you're working through one plane of motion, right? But here we're going to work with a swinging motion, which will also push us to move in all three planes of motion, right? Just tuck your arm in, try and hold it here.
Hold at the bottom.
Yeah. How heavy do you think this is?
If I had to guess, let's say 20 kg.
This is 6 kgs.
Are you kidding?
That is 6 kgs. So
6 kg.
Now imagine if this is 6 kgs and it's feeling like 20, what will that do?
Oh my God, that's going to be a challenge.
Yes. I just want you to take this back, nice and easy. Nice and easy, right? And now one swift motion, we're going to exhale and come forward, bring it back to a 90. Inhale as you go back, exhale as you come forward. One more. Would you feel similar activation if I'd given you a 6 kg dumbbell?
Definitely not. Completely different.
Now, I'm going to introduce you to the most quintessential movement known with any form of club equipment. In India, we call it the parikrama. Get you through the basics first, right? The weight will never drop in front of the body. We're going to drop the weight only behind the body. So my goal is constantly going to be to aim this across on the other shoulder, back, and we pull. The breathing pattern remains the same. We inhale, we exhale.
Okay.
All right, nice and slow. Inhale as you go back, exhale as you come forward. Now tell me, where all do you feel it? Try and keep your frame stable.
Ooh, feel it. Well, I feel now my hands are very slippery already. So it's a real grip challenge.
It is, absolutely.
It is slipping up my hand, and I feel...
You can use a bit of mud to actually help you.
Okay.
Lovely. Doing good, you're doing good.
Perfect.
Right?
Okay.
What's the most challenging part that you felt with a single hand movement like this?
The most challenging part would be being in control when it free falls behind my head. I don't feel like I have enough control when I'm letting it fall.
Right.
So there's some anxiety about something getting injured because I never lift weight behind my head.
But don't worry, we'll keep you safe.
Perfect.
Yes. We're gonna add one more movement to our existing stack, right? Ready?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Back, switch sides.
Okay.
Lovely. How does it feel on the body?
Well, I was definitely getting the heart rate up.
Yep.
Breaking a good sweat here.
What muscles do you think we work now? Where all did you feel this activation?
I felt shoulders when standing, and then core and biceps, lats.
All
When
right.
pushing.
Now, are you ready for the big boy?
Is it ready for me? And how much does this one weigh?
This will be roughly 15 kilos.
15. Okay.
Same principle as we'd used before, just that now as the weight gets longer and as the weight gets heavier, we will need to use a lot more of our lower body. Are you ready?
Okay.
Breathe as you come back in. Nice, 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 nice. Just keep this stable.
How do I keep it stable?
So right now, you're asking too much from here. As you're going back, you're allowing this to cave in. So just squeeze the glutes a lot more. And like I said, plant yourself using your lower body.
Okay.
Lot better.
Okay.
Lot better. How does that feel?
Challenging.
Feel like God yet?
Getting there.
For me personally, it's always made me feel on top of the world. I want to know from you, how does it feel?
Yes, it makes me feel more confident in what my body's capable of because I'm throwing 15 kg behind my head and not getting injured. So it makes me realize I'm not as fragile as I thought.
Now we're going to add.
Oh, wow.
Leave yourself loose here. Just work on this and this. That's it. Ooh, nice.
It's hard on the wrist.
Yeah.
Very hard on the wrist. Oh yeah, this is very challenging on the wrist. That would be a big challenge.
If you were to sum up this experience in one line, what would you say, Larry?
Definitely humbling, as you said. Maybe I can lift 400 kg in one lane of motion, but then struggle to do 6 kg in another. So this is an eye-opening experience for sure. Thank you so much for the lesson.
It was absolutely a pleasure being with you.
Wish you all the best, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. So we've taken Larry through what warming up and working out with the traditional Indian strength training equipment looks like. He's experienced that, and now it's time for him to experience what the foundations of Indian mud wrestling look like. And now we're going to call them in, and the ustads here are going to teach him a thing or two about what traditional Indian mud wrestling is all about. So Larry, they're going to basically teach you how they first warm up before they get into sparring and how they open up this mud pit for wrestling, right? So when you're here, you pull, just pull it back. Do this and just pull it back, right? So what you're actually doing is again just warming up, right? That's what you're going to do. Just observe what he's doing. He's just going to take a circle around and try and level the mud pit, right? So Larry, do you know why they're doing this? As you start sweating and in your sparring, you're not going to be able to hold the person. So this is predominantly used to help the other person also get grip.
I feel one with the earth, more connected to nature. I don't want to use the word dirty, but disconnected since I'm a child.
He's going to teach you some foundational movements of mud wrestling.
So here?
Yes.
Under?
Yes, now go down on both knees. Go down on both knees.
Here?
Both knees. Use your back. कितना टेक्निक सही कर रहे हैं उस्ताद आपके हिसाब से? 50%? They're saying you're about 40% there.
Okay, lots to learn, of course.
Now he's teaching you another move that's known as Kala Jung. पैर कहाँ लाना है? हाँ ठीक है, okay. Go for it. Go. Both knees.
This? He was very violent.
This is going to be a slightly faster move now. इसमें ताकत कहाँ से आ रही है? He's using his arms to pull you in and is using his legs to pivot.
It was a very humbling experience. I got to connect with nature again for the first time intimately since I'm a child. I'm covered here in mud and apparently milk as well. And my teacher today told me it's to nourish the body, not just to provide grip, and to heal any potential wounds that I luckily didn't get today. I just had a very intense workout with Kushta for the first time, and to recover, I'm having some badam bagram and a protein shake. Grinding these nuts, all right. The other way. My badam ragra is ready. So to make it even better, I'm gonna add 1 scoop of Biozyme Iso Zero protein. Full scoop there. Mix it up. Oh, this powder mixes fast. Okay. Wow, that tastes delicious. Unbelievable. As good as it tastes, I would go through the 20-minute hassle of grinding the almonds to make this again. This is amazing.
So Larry, we are going for the second Indian experience of the day after your Akhada morning. We are going to have an Indian thali. We are all waiting to see your reaction when you see the size of the thali.
I have no idea what to expect. I didn't spoil the experience and look up anything. Oh my God. I think you were right. It's gonna take 4 of me to finish this.
This is going to take 4 Larry Wheels to finish off.
This is unbelievable. I don't even know where to start. I don't recognize anything but the gulab jamun.
Now you know when we said this is India's biggest thali, we meant it.
This is unbelievable. I think I recognize a couple of dishes here.
Okay, like which ones?
Okay, of course the gulab jamun, rice. It looks like
rice,
butter chicken here.
Yeah.
Here would be about 46 items.
Okay, 46, unbelievable. Okay,
Yeah.
sure looks like it.
So now that you said that it takes 6 people to finish this
Yeah,
off.
yeah, obviously.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So Larry is 4 people. Yeah.
If I put my mind to it, I can finish this by
Yeah,
myself.
earlier days we have offer on this thali. If somebody can finish this thali,
Yeah.
we just offer 2 lakh rupees.
Wow, wow.
How much
So
USD is that?
That's 2,500 US dollars.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
All right, guys, sit over there. I'm gonna take care of this right now.
If you can finish this off on your own. You said you have had Indian meals before while living in Dubai.
Yes, every week.
Every week,
Oh yes.
you found them to be that good.
Yeah, Dubai has very good Indian food. I mean, there's a huge Indian community in Dubai.
Right, right.
I would have pani puri, butter chicken, garlic naan every week. Is this cheese or tofu?
Well, this is paneer. This is paneer. This is cottage cheese.
Ah. Overall, very tasty, and I discovered something I'm going to be adding to my rotation when I go out for this kind of cuisine. Before it was just butter chicken, garlic naan. Now I'm going to add paneer to it as well, because the paneer here I tried was very tasty.
So about the challenge, they said will give you almost $2,500 finishing this alone. Do you think you can finish it?
If I come prepared, no. I mean, looking at all that bread, there's just no way. Without the bread, I think I can do it. Just the protein and the curries and everything, but it'd be way too challenging. There's no way. This potato bread is very heavy, very thick. That'd be a serious challenge. I see why they pay so well.